What's up, y'all? It's your boy Chuck Harris, aka Chef Chuckles. Before we start anything else, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more of the content, more of the recipes, and sit down and talk with us. If you end up liking this recipe or this video, you can leave us a thumbs up. It helps a lot. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram or TikTok at Chef Chuckles if you want to see the shorter, quicker versions, and we can go ahead and get started. Anyway, all right, bro. So appreciate you coming out. It helps me not have to talk to myself. I do that, but all right. Yeah, so today, man, let me talk to the people, bro. Today, we're going to be making Alfredo. We know that y'all love making Alfredo. We know that y'all like buying your Prego and then feeling like you can actually cook something. So, I'm trying to help y'all out. Basic dish, you can make it. It's not that expensive, man. I think all this probably costs like $30, and it's going to make about like 6 meals. So, that's like $5 per meal. So, I mean, yeah, we're gonna make this Alfredo, and that's the plan today. It's my boy D Gray. Tell him who it is, bro.
What's going on? Darian Gray, the Mouth of the South. Y'all know what it is. Catch me on Twitter, South Exclusives. I'm supposed to get this whole thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Instagram at _Mouth of the South. Man, it's funny that we making Alfredo, because I seen this tweet earlier where somebody was like, it looks so good, it looked bad. Like, I don't know, he was talking about how white the Alfredo was, and they said it was like real pasty and whatnot. But
is Alfredo was bad, or just in general you don't like
just
Alfredo?
In general. No, like it showed the video and everything. But I wish I had it. But it was I don't eat Alfredo, so I didn't know what tastes good. No, I don't like cheese.
Really?
I don't like cheese.
You didn't tell me about well, I guess I didn't tell you what we were cooking today.
Yeah, it's cool though. Like, I'm just here to support, here to talk, and you know what I'm saying?
Damn, okay, because there's like an extra layer of cheese right at the top of this, so too.
Nah, you cool, bro. I'm not tripping off
Damn, so do you eat pizza?
Yeah, I do eat pizza. I eat pizza and nachos, but other than that, I don't really like cheese.
Okay. I mean,
I ain't tripping, bro. I ain't trying to
stop. If you want to give it a try or something,
I ain't really trying to stop your flow.
Man, if you just give it a try, bro.
I missed the whole plan up. My fault, bro.
No, I mean, it's fun because now that just leaves more food for me and Max. But I mean, shoot. Miss out, bro. Miss out. I mean, they just got to take my word that's good now.
Nah, it was good. I'll tell y'all ahead of time. It was good. But, nah.
Because a lot of people comes up, I'm not going to allow with source, bro.
It is what it is, bro. Y'all watch him cook it, and y'all know that he knows what he's doing, and then y'all just got to believe it, and know that he won't lie. I known this man for how long? About 8 years?
Something like that.
You ain't lied to him more than 3 times. That's a long time. That's a long time to know somebody not lie.
Low key, bro. Okay, hold up. Before we do anything else, real quick, all this is that we're doing right now is the pasta. Boiling pasta, everybody can do it. We know that, like, you know, obviously you can just throw your water in, throw your pasta in, and it'll cook. It don't have to have a specific amount like rice, because I know a lot of people, you know, in a rice cooker, you would put a specific amount and then let it cook to the perfect consistency. But with pasta, you get a strainer, you can just pour a crap ton of water in there and let it go. As far as the flavor of the noodle, and some people that are a little bit bigger will let you know this. My girl actually taught me this. Don't mind the camera, y'all. That's for the Instagram clips. You know how it is, bro. We gotta get it done. But my girl actually taught me this. Put a little butter, put some seasonings in the water. It'll cook into the pasta. And at first I thought that was low-key gonna be fake, but it actually does. It really does cook into the pasta, so you can taste the difference if you actually season it beforehand. It really does make a difference with the pasta itself. Granted, the salt should have enough flavor, but I mean, it don't help. Also, we down south, just so y'all know, it's Mouth of the South. We in Dallas, Texas. So, you know, we don't skimp on the flavor. I know sometimes up north, you know, they be subtle with it. I'm not subtle with it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not subtle with it, bro. Anyway, bro. So, yeah. So we just gonna basically season it with some water, some salt, a little bit of pepper, and some Italian seasonings. That's literally what it's called. You probably can't see it from here, but it's Italian seasonings. Maybe I can zoom that in later. And basically, it just kind of gets a bunch of different herbs. It don't have to be a specific brand, and that's one thing I'll try to stay away from. Is a specific brand, but you know, this one I just went and bought like a couple hours ago. It's not
on a budget, bro.
Yeah,
They be trying to be all fancy and get everything. Think you gotta cook to get the most expensive seasonings and whatnot.
They're like, honestly, bro, when it comes to like when you're cooking things, everything doesn't need to be expensive. It really just depends on what the main component of your dish is. So I'm trying to think of something that the main component needs to be low-key kind of good. Okay, I mean, actually, I put, at the end of this, we're gonna have like a big thing of mozzarella on top of the pasta. And I didn't get shredded, like, what's that, Great Value? Great Value mozzarella. I didn't get that. I actually got like a whole, like this is what we're gonna end up putting on later. And because it layers the whole pasta, I was like, you know, let me get the more quality one. But besides that, I mean, I just picked up the first sliced mushrooms. Those are white mushrooms, which we'll get to in a second. But first sliced mushrooms, first spinach. This is regular Parmesan. This is grated. I would say maybe if you really got that paper, then you can get some fresh Parmesan. But every time I make this, it's with
Regular spread.
Yeah, and even this wine that we're gonna end up adding into it. I mean, it's like $3-4 wine, bro. It's not expensive, bro.
It's whipping cream too.
Yeah, even that.
We just picked this. We ain't even had whipping cream.
Yo, hold on, man. Bro, this man was on the way, and I told him to go get some whipping cream. And at first, I wasn't gonna get that one, but then I realized it was like a $3 difference. So now I was like, go and get the cheap.
It ain't being cheap, man. It's being economically efficient. That's like,
hey, yeah, bro.
It's a big difference.
Hey, man. All I'm saying is, you know, later, you know, if we get a whole library of different foods that we make, I hope we end up getting a lot of subscribers and whatnot. But for right now, y'all ain't paying for it to be that expensive. So, you know, it's gonna have to be whatever I feel like cooking.
I feel it, bro.
You know how it is. So anyway, like I said, bro, we just seasoned up the water a little bit. It's gonna come to a boil, and then that's when we're gonna put the pasta in. Once again, it was the first pasta I bought. I get this one a lot, Barilla. Not that I pay attention, I just noticed it, and so I did it. So I mean, it really don't matter. It's just pasta. At some point, I do want to have a video making our own pasta, but I mean,
One day.
We'll see. Anyway, we're gonna let that come to a boil in a second. That's gonna be the part that my boy is gonna handle. He said he can't cook nothing. This is what he said to me the other day. And so,
Hey, look, I throw Tony Sashers on everything. You hear me? Look, my people from Louisiana. I throw Tony Sashers on everything.
you wanna know what goes on everything in this house, bro? Let me show you. Hold up. Oh, my brother knows what it is. Except the other crib. Slap your mama goes on everything in this house.
Hey, man, shit, can't go wrong with that.
Everything
But
goes
if I could put Tony Sashers on it, I'll put Tony Sashers on it. That's not even like, I ain't even trying to lie, man.
Hey, bro, it's
I go on everything I make, except for I ain't gonna expose how much I don't be cooking, but just know that Tony Sashers is an essential in the Gray household.
Hey, bro. All right. So, just as far as this, man, we just put a little olive oil. I mean, you could put any oil. Oh yeah, one thing that happened off panel, chicken got cooked. So these are chicken breasts. They're really thin. Made them on the griddle. I figured that wouldn't be too important. I figured most people had done something with chicken. You could have baked it, could have did it stovetop. Really, as long as the chicken got cooked, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. If you really getting it going, throw it on the grill, all that stuff. I wasn't going to do that, but you know, if you want to throw it on the grill, all that stuff. So the chicken got made off panel, and the only reason I say that actually was a little bit of a mistake is because I should have stove-topped it so that some of the chicken grease was left in the pan. So that was actually kind of my mistake at the beginning by cooking it off panel. But like I said, this is just chicken breast. You could do it. I actually like thighs and pulling the chicken from it because it's got dark meat in it. You feel me?
I like my chicken like I like my women. Dark meat, legs and thighs. You better ask about them.
Hey, bro, you gonna lose us some subscribers, bro. Hey, bro, the white subscribers can stay too, bro.
The views of Darian and Grady not reflect that those of Chef Chuckles. But me, I like Popeye's 2-piece, spicy, dark meat, leg and thighs, and we gonna leave it at that. Relax. I like my women just the same.
Relax.
It's just factual. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Some people like white meat. Some people like breast. Look, me, Leg and thighs. Leg and thighs.
Oh man. Alright, bro. So yeah, only thing that's happening over here, we're about to get the mushrooms going. Things that happen off panel also, clean your mushrooms. Mushrooms are dirty. They come straight out. So just rinse them. You know, they just got a little extra dirt. I think they rinse them before they obviously ever get to the store, but not thoroughly. So mushrooms are dirty. Spinach, this particular type, I don't think it's gonna be that dirty. Don't hand it yet. But spinach got washed off panel, so you should wash the spinach. So like I said, we just put the garlic in, and that's gonna cook for just a second in some olive oil. Olive oil is usually what you're gonna use for Italian type of things. The oil doesn't. It's not gonna kill your dish if you use a different oil. You feel me? Like it's not. But I will say, if you start to learn a little bit about what you like in terms of the flavors of oils, it does make a slight difference, and those slight differences end up adding up, I suppose.
You made me want to go behind the camera. I'm just studying. I'm learning too. I'm learning just like y'all. I'm just in front of the camera with it.
Nah, bro. I mean, that's the point. I mean, honestly, you know, and to everybody that's tuning in, you know, hopefully in a couple months, this will be an old video, and you know, we're gonna be popping off. But that's kind of the point. Is that honestly, I haven't said it, but I'm not formally trained. Thus, I don't have a chef's jacket. I'm sitting here in a white beater. You know what I'm saying? I like to enjoy what I cook, but like I said, it doesn't require a large amount of skill or anything like that. So that's kind of the idea, bro. It's just, it shouldn't be anything crazy. It's just that, like, honestly, bro, one summer I was balling so hard, bro. Like, I was balling so hard, and I was like, I'm not about to keep eating this baked chicken, bro. Because that's what I did this summer before. I did baked chicken, and then I upgraded to fajitas.
We're not doing baked chicken this summer. All right, bro, we get it. Athlete refund, we get it. But
chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Nah, bro. All right, hold up. I had this job, man. bro. And
you ain't do nothing.
I
did
didn't.
a tutorial job.
No. The rock climbing one.
Oh no, I don't remember this one. This is a new story to me.
Okay, so a little background on me. I went up to school in Boston, and so over the summertime I stayed there. I got a job. Now Boston minimum wage is like $11.75. I think it's $11.75. But I got this job as a rock climbing instructor. Mind you, I don't know how to rock climb. I mean, I've done it a couple times, and I am generally athletic, so it's not gonna kill me. I am generally athletic, so it's not gonna kill me. Yeah, I mean, I mess up, bro. I do. I haven't decided if I want to put all the mushrooms or not. But at first glance, that felt like a lot of mushrooms. I'm just keeping it a step. But now I'm thinking about the fact that we're gonna have all this. Oh, and also, I will put some subtitles, so don't worry about it. But it should say everything that's measured. It looked like a lot of mushrooms at first, but I actually think I'm gonna do all of them.
Hey man.
Yeah, I think I'm
Go
gonna do
big or
all of
home.
them. Yeah, bro. If it's a little mushroomy,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
What were you saying about the rock climbing job though?
Nah, bro. Yeah, bro. So, bro, I was making 18 an hour.
To do nothing?
I mean, so basically we would instruct kids. I mean, there were some adults, but basically we would instruct these summer camp classes. We would facilitate these summer camp classes, and just belay kids. And if you don't know what belay is, it's basically, if you ever been rock climbing, the season's getting to
Now it's getting my nose, yeah. No, you good. You ain't got to turn down.
No, I'm turning it up, actually. It should be one of them. Basically, if you don't know what belay is, but it's basically when you send the kids up on a rope. Like, that's what it is. But you basically belay them all day. Not even all day. All the shifts came in hour long. So I could pick up a shift at 9, leave, come back at 12.
That's a lot.
At 5, like.
That's a lot of flexibility that you're not getting in all these other gigs.
Not for real, for real. For anybody that's wondering what's about to happen, I'm putting the pasta in. Break your pasta in half. It'll make it a little bit, if you don't have a big enough pot like I don't. I don't know if there exists a pot that can put a full pasta in, but just in case, break that bad boy in half. Anyway, nah, bro, that bad boy was so lit. I was making so much paper and like, I was like, nah, bro, Now I make a nice fajita, bro. I'm not gonna cap. But I was like, hey, bro, we ain't gonna have fajitas every night, bro. Anyway, don't worry about the spill of the pasta, bro. It's all good. The pasta, it's gonna get clean. Everything gets cleaned up afterwards. So one thing I'll say about this channel is sometimes I'm not ridiculously organized in terms of, okay, keep this and this, but everything gets cleaned up afterwards. So if you do that, bro, shouldn't be a problem. No matter how, if you don't mind washing dishes, you know, don't come here if you mind washing dishes, because I use a lot of dishes, bro. I'm not gonna cap. But anyway, bro, like I was making money. I was just like, nah, bro, we're gonna eat good. So like, you know, I follow food pages as well, and hopefully people
need to
follow
start.
me. Yeah, bro. Some of those recipes are kind of nice, bro.
No, I said it. My goal is to be able to cook good enough to marry a vegan. That's what yeah, go ahead and keep pouring your oil. Now my goal is to cook good enough to marry a vegan. Not saying I want to marry a vegan, but what I mean by that when I say that is, I want to be able to cook good enough to where if I marry a vegan, I'm not trying to become a vegan. One of my favorite movie is Pulp Fiction. And in the beginning of that movie, Samuel was talking, you know, the scene where you go in there and Samuel, he do has a burger. He asks where that burger from. He's like, my girl's a vegetarian, which makes me a vegetarian. I don't want to live like that. All right? I don't get me wrong. I have a girlfriend, so this is all hypothetical and whatnot. You know, just to be very clear.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you
but,
if you were vegan.
no, she's not. But she has tried some vegan dishes. They not hitting like that, like that. But she, no, she didn't. Thankfully. But if you do want to go vegan, baby, you got it. But what I'm saying basically is, I want to be able to cook good enough to where I don't have to rely on that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, cause I can't. And right now, if my girl was a vegetarian, I'd be a vegetarian just like Samuel L. Jackson.
That boy said you done.
Yeah, I'm not trying to become a vegetarian. I told y'all in the beginning. I like my two-piece dark. All right, I'm not trying to, and I'm also not trying to eat out all the time. So I just want to be able to cook. So I say I want to be able to cook good enough to marry a vegan or a vegetarian.
Every once in a while, I want you to stir it. Just every once in a while, just stir it. It don't have to be continuous, but you just gonna every once in a while stir it so it doesn't stick to the bottom. It should be fine because there's butter in there, so I don't think it will stick. But just in case. I'm not a professional, bro, so sometimes I don't know. Matter of fact, if you have any tips about anything that I say, drop it in the comments below. Because low-key, this is a learning experience. I have made this one in particular a couple of times, but as I start to get into some more experimental stuff, I would like it if I could get more experience, because y'all are telling me, hey, like, you fucking up, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let me know.
Leaving that one out.
Yeah, we're gonna believe it, don't worry.
Can I put this in the strainer?
Not yet.
No, I mean this. Can I sit it in the strainer?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, like I said, everything's gonna come up, so.
Okay. I was gonna do it a second ago. They probably see me. I look stupid because I looked like I was gonna do it, and I was just holding this. But yeah.
But you were saying, go ahead.
Nah, I just want to cook good enough to marry a vegan. That's pretty much what that is. Like, which means being able to be able to live on your own, you know, and whatnot. Cause I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm better than what I am. I am who I am, and I'm proud of that. But there's some things that I don't do as good as I want to. Cooking, like look. Y'all seen I know y'all seen how I grabbed this, you know what I'm saying? The spoon with holes in it. What's it called?
It's not a spatula.
No, it ain't a spatula. Cause I know that's the one you flip burgers with. I watched SpongeBob as a kid, so I know what a spatula is. That's how Mr. Krabs used to say it.
Yeah.
But I grabbed that thing like I was Michael Myers. Like I grabbed it like a weapon. So I'm not used to cooking. I'm just sitting here enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? But you mind if I switch gears? No, you was to finish. You wanted to finish your rock climbing story, or you was done?
No, I think I was. Oh, what I was gonna say. So they're gonna, if we get some vegan viewers, bro, they're gonna get mad at you, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
How
Look,
so?
I've done the plant-based thing. I tried it, like not 100%, to where it was I only ate plant-based, but vegans love talking about it's just as good as.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it
just
bean.
like.
I'm gonna keep it bean. Look, I'm gonna stop you. If y'all vegan and y'all getting upset at me, I don't know why you mad. Like, I didn't say nothing about the way your food tastes. I don't want to try it. I don't care to try it. I'm not saying it's nasty. I mean, I guess I indirectly am, but not trying to. Look, keep on. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll try it. And here's what I'm gonna say. Y'all do have to stop telling people that it tastes the same as. It like a lot. Bro, I'm so serious. A lot of the stuff does not taste bad. It just don't. I did tell you that.
Yeah.
It just don't taste the same.
Look, and I'm not saying. Me personally, I want to be able to walk into Popeyes and get me a 2-piece dark with red beans and rice. That's what I want to be able to do. So if you vegan, that's cool. Like I'm not knocking, you know, your plant-based diet. If you're a vegetarian, you don't want to eat meat. If you're trying to protect the animals and all of that stuff, that's cool. Like I'm not tripping on any of that. But what I'm saying is, it's not for me. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, I hope that's not offensive to anybody who is a vegan, because I really don't mean it to be. And one day I will step out and eat a vegan dish, but never in my life will I become a permanent vegan. That would never happen. Like I like fried chicken. It's my favorite food. You know, we all gonna die one day. I'd rather die eating the stuff I like.
No, bro, you saw that one tweet that was like 98-year-old vegetarian or 100-year-old vegetarian says it wasn't has a piece of bacon and then says it wasn't worth it.
Look, bro, do what y'all want to do. If y'all get mad at anybody, get mad at him.
Bro.
Get mad at him. Talking about it wasn't worth it. I didn't bring that up. What I said was, all I was saying is that I'm not gonna do it, and I won't force. And like, say my girl's a vegan, you know what I'm saying? Say my girl becomes a vegan. I'm not going to.
We're watching a step.
Nah, chill. I'm not going to be like, hey, cook this, cook that. Like, make sure you make this chicken crispy. Whoop de whoop. Nah, personally, I don't really believe in cooking stuff you don't eat. Me personally, I mean, like I wouldn't go cook something that you said what?
6:30.
I wouldn't ask you to cook something if you wasn't gonna eat it. That's a lie.
You think I need to eat taco?
I don't know. How many viewers you got from Texas?
Hey, bro, it might get bleeped, so you might not know what I'm saying. All right, I'm not
You
sure.
gonna tell them?
But we from Texas.
And I'm mad you
here?
said Dallas earlier, bro.
We from Arlington.
Bro, you know I don't like Dallas.
We're from
I don't like saying I'm from Dallas.
It's on. One thing about Texas. First thing is, people from Houston hate people from Dallas. I don't know why.
I love people from Houston.
I feel people
Hands
from
down,
Houston
Tuesday
too,
down.
but they always get mad at you from they're from Dallas, and I don't. It's a one-sided beef, bro.
I wouldn't know coming from Dallas. I'm a strong claim of the AMA, bro.
From the
Arlington
DFW area.
Nope. Arlington is big now, bro. Arlington is big enough. We got We got 2 stadiums.
Bro, you from the
We
DFW,
got a
bro.
Texan Live.
from
We
the
got
DFW.
2 amusement parks. No, I'm no longer a part of the AMA. Man, I just finished stirring that.
No, I was about to check and see if you
Oh.
won. You know what I mean? I don't have a specific timing thing, but you know, you check that bad boy straight up.
No, man. Look, I've been saying it for a long time. Or I ain't gonna say a long time. I'm gonna say a year. I'm no longer saying Dallas is Arlington is part of the DFW no more. Like technically, DFW Airport is in Arlington, so I can't really knock it too much. But I'm going with the AMA. So it's the Arlington metropolitan area. You got Arlington, you got Mansfield, and you got Grand Prairie.
Look,
And that's our own little area. Because I think that we big enough.
you
been
made
to
that up,
GP?
or is that actually?
I made that. It is now. I made it up, and it's a real thing. Wasn't nothing real till you made it up. So I made it up, and that was the thing. And I wanted to catch on.
If you don't touch nothing else, ain't nothing real till you made it up.
I'm just saying, bro. Like DFW wasn't a thing. People from Dallas and Fort Worth got beef. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's the silliest thing. Like, they be beefing with each other.
Bro, that's the other thing. So after Houston and Dallas, for some reason, Houston beefs with us. Dallas hates anybody that's not a specific area. I'm not gonna get into the geography of it, but for some reason, people that are from specific areas don't let you be from Arlington and say that you're from Dallas.
Exactly.
They gonna get mad.
Exactly,
It's,
bro.
it's gonna be for no reason. They just
Until they need something.
until you need to go to the Cowboy Stadium, Ranger Stadium,
Six Flags.
Hurricane Harbor. Do you say
The airport. They got an airport. I give them that. They got
They
one
got
field.
yeah, but
But-
not the international one.
No, like y'all got, or until they want you to be on their side. These folks, cause I went to school in Houston, so that's why I love Houston. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. My family from West Dallas, like on my mama's side. I might be giving out too much information, but my part of my family from West Dallas. Other than that side of West Dallas, like I'm not really claiming it. And people, they want you to say you from Dallas, till they find out you're from Arlington, unless they can like use your side in the argument. I'm like, they try to give me on side. Oh, so you going with Dallas? No. First of all, I was born in Louisiana. Like I don't care about none of this 214-469. Nah, man, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Bro, that's all I'm gonna say. But my point is, where we from, we don't have a lot of slang, but it's very efficient. It's very efficient. It's one word. Oh.
It's a garden tool.
It's a garden tool, bro.
I don't know.
Or everything else. Or anything. A general idea.
It's a noun.
Place.
It's a person, place, a thing.
It's every noun that you need, bro. It's the last word you need. Try it out, bro. Try replacing it with basically everything.
No, I was talking to my cousin who from Louisiana.
Yeah.
And she said that basically they just use the B word. I ain't gonna use that because I know that's gonna get bleeped. Yeah, I know it's
definitely
gonna
get bleeped.
So, but they said that basically they use the B word how we use that. So everything is that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes sense because I feel like I used to do that when I was younger as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like that's how they use it.
Alright. Well, I mean that's a little bit more aggressive, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some of y'all Louisiana folk, y'all kind of aggressive, bro.
Bro, chill, bro.
Anyway, all y'all missed, man. Only thing that we have done off panel, drain the pasta and rinse it off. If you don't know about rinsing the pasta, it's not because anything dirty's on it. It's just to cool it down so it doesn't keep cooking itself. And then we switched the mushrooms into this pot because now I'm gonna put a bunch of sauce in here. I don't know if this one's gonna hold it. It's supposed to be a saucepan, but it might not be enough. So I just switched it anyway. I'm gonna end up mixing everything inside of there anyway. But it is what it is. Bro, I did this thing on Instagram. I mean, you know how I be like posting stories? Did you see that? You see my story recently?
I didn't, but I don't really watch. I don't really be active. Like, I'm not a good follower. I'm a good follow. I'm not a good follower.
Sound like nobody is gonna follow you, bro. Nobody, if you're not a good follower.
I'm not.
Hold on. I'll tell you about it. Anyway, but this is just Pinot Grigio wine. One thing y'all gonna find out, I like to cook with alcohol. It makes me feel fancy. But I'm not one of those people that cooks with Hennessy and stuff. Hennessy's not good. Therefore, why would you cook with it? Why would I want any of my food to have it? Unsubscribe if you like. I just don't like Hennessy, bro. But I will cook with some wine. This is Pinot Grigio. This is, once again, the cheapest one I found. There are different types, and I haven't done enough wine tasting to tell you to cook with this wine versus that wine, but find a Pinot Grigio of some sort and use that. See, this one, I'm basically use, I'm gonna call it a half a cup, but it might be a cup. I'm not even gonna cap. It could be anything. The mushrooms are in here starting to cry, so that's not a thing. I just made that up on the spot.
Ain't nothing real until you made it up.
They were just making noise, bro. So let me hear put something in. Actually, I think I want more anyway. It adds flavor. Not alcohol.
They didn't hear me.
It does add.
I said it to where they couldn't hear me.
That's what you say. That's what you think until I replay it and the mic is catching everything. Who knows? But basically, the mushrooms did cook down, so I didn't overdo it. I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. The mushrooms did cook down. They shrunk down significantly. And if anybody, and hopefully will have, I hope I'm pointing to the right place. It could be above me, but I think I'm gonna point to the right place. There should be some video playing right now that'll show what it looks like up close if y'all can't see it from your angle, which I know you can't. But once that starts boiling over, we're gonna add some more stuff. But anyway, all right, so I posted on Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I had tweeted something actually. I said, the street's gonna hate me for this. If we're going on a date, I'm definitely paying. However, don't assume that just because I asked you to hang out, that it's a date. That's what I said. If not, bring your wallet. If I didn't say it, bring your wallet. So I posted like a poll, and I was like, do you agree? If a guy asks you to hang out, not specifically saying I want to take you on a date, but he say, hey, I'm trying to kick it, I'm trying to hang out, and you like, well, you're not coming through, whatever it is, or she is like, you're not coming through, for the males. Is it a date? Is it automatically a date? Thus meaning you should pay. We're not talking about whether or not you should pay them. Just so you know.
Wait. We're not talking about.
We're not talking about whether or not you should pay on a date. We're not talking about that.
No, I mean,
we're talking
are you asking
about,
should I pay if it's a hangout? Like, what do you?
If we're just hanging out.
I mean,
first off, is it automatically a date? And then
okay.
Yes.
I said this. If I'm trying to court this young lady,
okay.
If it's my friend,
okay.
At that point, it's do I feel like it?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
most definitely.
Like how am I feeling that day? Because I mean, I sometimes I have, like in the past, I paid for it, one of my female friends, but that was only because being, you know, courteous. That wasn't a. But if I'm trying to get romantic or intimate with this young lady, then of course I'm gonna pay. I ain't gonna lie. And I almost feel like it feels like a date. I'm definitely basically I'm gonna pay if I'm trying to get it. If it's not a platonic friendship, I'm paying where we go. Like I'm not expecting. I wouldn't even. I don't feel like the girl should need explicit statement that it's not a date. Now if you do that, if you explicitly state it's not a date, yeah, she should bring a wallet. But to me, it's a date until proven otherwise.
So it is automatically a date. To answer the question, because the question was on the poll: is it a date if you ask to hang out? Therefore, you should pay.
No, but you should pay. I guess I'm answering both sides of it. It's not automatically a date, but I'm paying. Like I am, because I'm not asking her to hang out platonically. I'm asking her to hang out in the process of trying to get her. Like, but you know, that's where I'm siding on it. So even if it's not a formal date, I'm gonna treat it as such.
We're gonna keep going on this. This is the heavy whipping cream, also known. I'm sorry, this just says whipping cream, but heavy cream, double cream, whipping cream are all the same thing. They're literally the exact same thing. So just I think in England they call it double cream. So if you see something from that says double cream, it's probably like an English brand. But anyway, it should be about a cup. Basically, you can scale it however you need to. So this is a pint, and I think a pint is 2 cups. So I'm basically at half this bottle. You can scale it however you need to, if I'm telling the truth. But as long as you're adding like double the amount of wine that you add, should basically cover it. I'm just gauging it, if I'm telling the truth, because I have made this one in particular a couple of times. So I'm not sticking exactly to a recipe, but I'm gonna put everything that I keep pointing up here because I'm assuming it's gonna go above the hearing, but I don't know. I don't know. Something like that. That'd be like the left side of the screen, I think.
But so you're not paying?
Bro.
I know I'm probably like my dudes who watching this probably gonna be like, bro, you a simp. You know what I'm saying? You paying?
They kick you off the street.
Bro, I don't care for. I've been off the streets.
They kick you off the streets for this one, bro.
And I've been on the street. I've been off the streets for 2 years and counting, bro. Like I could care less. But like.
Bro, let me.
Personally, if honestly, dog, this is how I feel. You almost setting yourself up for failure with that, because if you asking her to go hang out, asking her to do whatever, and you've already established that type of energy with her, like you know when somebody on some platonic energy versus when they're on some romantic energy. Like you know, if I shot at you and I tried to get, and I was trying to get at you in that kind of way. And then I ask you to come kick it, I wouldn't blame you if your mind is going straight to date mode.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't blame you on that. I almost feel like you gotta explicitly state like it's not a date. And this whole going Dutch thing is a thing now. I've never heard of going Dutch. Girl, and then girls like, man, I want a dude who go Dutch. If you want a dude who go Dutch, holla at my whole group chat. I mean, they ugly in the mug.
What is going Dutch?
Going Dutch is paying half and half.
Okay.
They're like, ooh, I love a man who doesn't know what going Dutch is. Well, my whole crew doesn't know what going Dutch is. I don't know what going Dutch is, but don't. Well, I got a girl, so y'all ain't gonna. I'm about to say, Chuck.
But I got a girl, so don't worry about it. But so don't mistake. When I was in the streets, and they were like, I was just throwing money all day.
Nah, it's like going Dutch. I don't know. I just personally feel like, me personally, if I ain't gonna pay it all, I'm just not gonna take her out. We just not gonna go nowhere. That just is what it is. Like simp, whatever. Y'all call it what it is. I just think like I believe in that. At the end of the day, if I can't pay for it all, I'm not taking you nowhere. I'm not about to. So then she might get mad. Go ahead and tell her what that is.
Yeah, it's just Parmesan. I'm just adding Parmesan, and the recipe, I suppose, says to basically add the same amount of Parmesan as you add heavy cream. So if I was using measuring cups right now, I would take a cup of heavy cream and then add a cup of Parmesan. I personally am just gonna dump it till it tastes good, because this is the main ingredient for this particular type of sauce, and we probably gonna make Alfredo probably 3-4 more different ways that I know of off the top of my head in the future. Don't worry, that's not gonna be the next video. But for this one in particular, it's a white wine Parmesan Alfredo. So anyway, go ahead though.
Where was I at with that?
But you said if you can't pay for all of it.
Yeah. So then she'll just be mad at me for not going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But I'd much rather that problem than the whole half and half.
Mm-hmm.
Old fashioned, if you will. But that's just how I feel.
I guess for me, so okay, first thing is, and this is gonna sound like some tip. Here's the deal. I know there's gonna be a lot of y'all that's trash. It's gonna try to start using what I'm saying in ways to be trash, but I'm saying this from a genuine place, bro.
Okay.
I'm saying this from a genuine place.
That's the beautiful part about having somebody.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't, if you get mad, you get mad. As long as that one person isn't upset, I could truly care less.
That's facts. That's facts. More words to live by. Nah, bro. For me, I actually feel like my personality is best brought out in person.
Mm-hmm.
So me and a lot of my boys I hang out with, will let you know, like, all right, I'm not really trying to text you for 2-3 weeks, this, that,
At
so on
all.
and so forth. Like,
I won't.
because it's just not really, it's not me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really gonna get everything that encompasses who I am. So if I'm like, all right, I want to kick with you. Now I don't know you yet, but I just want to hang out. But I do acknowledge that a lot of people use that as an excuse to try to get over to the girl's house, so on and so forth, and do what it do. I would love to just offer, hey, you want to watch a movie or something? But we all know that's equivalent to Netflix and chill. So I can't really just ask, you know what I'm saying? I can't really just ask it without expecting repercussions. I don't know what type of girl you think I am. Okay, yes, I know. I would just, but I actually want to watch the movie. You know, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain that, but so seeing as that's the case, then my next thought is, okay, we'll go somewhere that's not, inside the crib, so on and so forth. And with that in mind, well, I would rather do the free version of this. But because I'm trying to respect your wishes of, so on and so forth, whatever it is, now we're doing the paid for version, which wasn't really what I wanted to sign up for. And furthermore, for me, a date, and you can ask my girl this, but for me, a date isn't where I'm getting to know you. For me personally, a date is kind of this appreciation of you and the expression of my feelings for you. And to me, actually, even for my girl specifically, it's no longer either of those things. That was our first date. I was showing her my appreciation / my feelings. But now it's really just that I literally we are at a point where I derive happiness from her being happy, therefore I take her on a date. So it's low-key almost even selfish, like I'm gonna be happy because I took your, like, it's
Nah,
kind
it's
of
not selfish though, man. I think that's great. Like I mean, you could say it's selfish.
Mm-hmm.
You could say it, but there's way worse ways to be selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could, he's currently tasting the dish
course,
to see if it's smack. So
everybody here in my family, so you got a problem with that. Like, he ain't eating it anyway.
yeah.
But
So and that confirmed it. Like I was like, no, I'm joking. But he ain't got COVID or nothing. So no, but like, no, I feel that, man. There's way worse ways to be selfish than deriving happiness from your loved one's happiness. There's way worse things you can be selfish about. You could take her to well, dang, I was gonna say you could take her to the track, but that don't really work in this example. I don't know. Something that you're into that she's not.
I mean, my girl is not?
Yeah. Something that you ain't gotta say it, but basically there's something, you would do that, and that would be selfish, and getting happiness from that and her misery. Like for example, like I'm not gonna take my girl to a football one-on-one class because it's gonna excite me. Bro, I won't get talked to for the rest of the day. Yeah, that'd be whack. But nah, man, I feel you. But I personally don't like spending money either. So a lot of times I try to find the free way. I'll hop on FaceTime. What you want?
The spinach, though. Spinach.
I try to hop on FaceTime because I can kind of get who I am, and I can gauge if I like you enough to want to spend money on you.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like, but I'm economically efficient in a mug. Like, let's just be real about it. Like I'm one of the more economic efficient people I know. And for y'all who don't know, economically efficient is what some people would call cheap, but I don't. I just call it being frugal. There's a lot of good ways to phrase this, but economically efficient. I don't spend money when I don't have to, and I don't regret the money that I did spend.
I mean, that's definitely fair.
But it has got me in trouble. Fellas, don't be like me, because I'm stupid and I'm happy being by myself sometimes. So like, or for a long time I was happy being by myself to phrase it in a better way.
Notice the corrections every time.
But nah. But like I am happy being by myself. So like being by myself and whatnot, I'd be cool. Like you can do this, like I don't care. Oh, it cost me something. Like I got a girl now, I'm spending money if need be. Like, you know, like okay, let's go places. So go ahead, before I talk my way into a hole.
Nah, I want you to keep going. But my point, all I want to say was, I'm gonna do about half this spinach, and you would probably want to do the whole thing of spinach if you cooked it beforehand. I'm putting it in pretty much right at the end. We're almost at the end. If you haven't noticed from my words, from context clues. But I'm gonna do half, maybe a little over, because it's not gonna shrink down as much because we didn't cook it directly. Spinach shrinks really easily. So normally you might want to do this whole container, but I'm gonna do about half of it just because, like I said, it won't shrink as much now that I'm putting it at the end. So
how long you knew your girl before you spent money on her?
So
wait, before you even answer that question, before I answer if I care, or if I want to know, from the moment that you knew your girl,
that I liked her.
Yeah, were you immediately
from the moment I knew her?
Yeah, from the moment you met her.
Okay.
Were you trying to be romantic with her?
No, I did find her attractive, but no, I wasn't trying to be.
Okay, so from the moment that you decided you wanted to be romantic, how long did it take before you spent some money?
Man, I'm not gonna cap, bro. The moment I decided I was gonna be romantic, it was 2 weeks later, but it wasn't 2 weeks later because I was like, all right, we're gonna be romantic, and then for backstory, we just graduated college, and salutatorian, boy, smart, you dig.
ASU, HBCU, stand up.
Shout out to HBCUs. I went to BWI, but still shout out. Shout out
HBCU.
You dig. So
well, we had it ain't time for it, but we had a passionate conversation about funding at HBCUs the last time we was here. Like,
might get a little bit of that.
Man.
Oh, that's another thing. Drop in the comments if there's anything you ever want us to kind of, as we kind of start to go. This is well spoken, man. I think I'm well spoken, but
he is.
If there's anything you ever kind of want us to talk about, just kind of mention or something like that, drop it in the comments by all means, and we'll see what our take is on it. You may or may not like it. It may come at the expense of some of the details of the food. Cause that's why we ain't getting into too many conversations right now. Cause it was pretty much we had to continue he had to continue, because I don't be knowing, but he had to continue breaking down oh, now you do this, now you do that, and you can't really get into too many deep, in-depth conversations when doing stuff like that. But we try. He brought up his Instagram poll and whatnot. But go ahead. Let us know why you're here. Are you here for the food or the conversations, or the good-looking black man? You ain't gonna get them, but. No, I'm joking. If I just want y'all to know that if y'all here for me, stay for him, because I won't be here again for a while. I won't be here on the next dish. But you don't know, bro. That's my boy. He be over here. I'll be here eventually, but I don't know if I'm next. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But nonetheless, how much? I want to know how long it took. You said a couple weeks. Yeah. Oh, I just added the chicken in. It's been sliced up. We mentioned the chicken earlier in the video, but it's been sliced up. I just added it in. I'm putting all these in. They're gonna cook just a little bit, just so some of the flavors meld. But anyway, so it was 2 weeks, but only because she's been my, we were on track together, so we've been everywhere basically together. So by this time, she's basically one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's cute. Y'all cute. She basically. Okay, Chuck. Do your thing, bro. Talk to him. Bro, my best friend. Yeah, Chuck. She's basically one of my best friends at this point in time. So at this point,
they gonna tell their kids that way. You know, I just feel like I married my best friend. I did too. But she was his best friend before they started dating.
Don't try to go use these lines. I know there's some people that's gonna try to go use these lines. Don't take them around because you're gonna mess with the validity of them, bro.
No, it's cool. Like we all want to date our best friends. We can't all. Me and you are lucky enough to do that.
That's fact. That's fact.
But you was lucky enough to
know it before him.
To have your best friend. That's cute though. Go ahead, tell your story.
Nah, man. But basically, at this point, I was like, am I catching feelings? And I'm out here like, nah, it couldn't be me. I ain't gonna catch no feelings. I'm having whole conversations with myself. But I guess I could take her on a date, you know, just to show her. I mean, it wouldn't be a date, but bro, I'm doing a lot, bro, at this point in time because I haven't had a girlfriend before.
Big player. Yes,
sir. It is what it is. So at this point, bro, I was like, you know what? At some point, it took me about 2 weeks to really give in, basically, to those feelings. And when I did give in to those feelings, then I was like, oh, we going on a date. I'm gonna take me on a date, you know, so on and so forth. So at that point, it's me kind of, like I said, back to the original point, it's just I'm expressing myself and I'm kind of showing appreciation rather than, you know, using that as a way to get to know her. Like, no, I've been knowing you.
Yeah.
I'm spending money because I want to make you happy.
Yes, it is a little bit of a difference. I know I had to spend money real quick. Not saying I wouldn't have anyway, but I mean, we don't know how things was. But I met my girl January 31st. 14 days later, that's Valentine's Day. I mean...
1 month later. Oh, 31st. Oh, 31st. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right before Valentine's.
You ain't no excuses, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was there. Money was spent. I'm not going to get into the, you know...
How much money was spent?
Like, I'm not going to get into the whole detail thing. Yeah. So, but money was spent. Like, let's put it there. On Valentine's Day. I remember it too. I remember exactly what I got, when I got it, where I got it at, what I did. Like I remember everything about it. But
that's been cornstarch. What I'm about to do with this cornstarch, not to interrupt my boy's love story.
Nah, please do, cause it's boring. Like it's not fun at all. So yeah, please do.
Nah, man. Basically, if you could see the pasta right now, which like I said, I'll try to get everything up at the top at some point. If you could see the pasta right now, it's pretty liquid. It's got good flavor, but it's not going to catch on to the actual noodles. So basically, you can look up different ways to make pasta thicker, and it's all going to pretty much tell you the same thing, just using different types of ingredients. This is cornstarch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tablespoon of cornstarch. And I low-key could have did this before I added in the hot pasta. I told you I mess up sometimes, but it shouldn't mess with anything. Basically, you're gonna take a tablespoon of cornstarch and then 3 tablespoons of water. So I'm gonna be, actually, boom, got my water right here. That was unintentional. I'm off panel right now, I know. But,
I'm gonna let you wild out.
No, I'm off panel right now, that's all good. But yeah, basically 3 tablespoons of water with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch should basically get it done, and it'll thicken up the sauce so that it actually sticks to the Alfredo. Because that gets really annoying if it doesn't stick. It kind of ruins it. Not ruins it, but takes it down a notch if it doesn't stick, because you got all the flavor at the bottom of the pan, you know, and you're trying to scoop it all up, so on and so forth. So you're actually gonna add this in slowly, because it might seem like this isn't a lot. I don't know the science behind it. So if anybody knows the science behind it, definitely drop it in the comments below. But this will thicken up the sauce and take it to that next level.
No, I was definitely thinking how that little amount of powder would be able to do all of that.
It's weird, bro. I don't know exactly how it works, but you do have to add it in very slow.
Okay.
And like I said, I did mess up by putting the pasta, but it's all right if I just stir it enough. Using said, do we even come up with a name for this, bro?
Nah.
If somebody knows what this is called, and this is gonna look very bad that I don't know what this is called. Spoon. But it's the big spoon with the slots in it.
Big spoon, little spoon. Keep it bean. What? Big spoon, little spoon.
Are you asking me a question?
Yeah, like do you like to be the big spoon, little spoon?
Oh. Bro, when you're
Like I don't want to know from me or nothing. I mean, like, I'm just saying, bro.
Bro, I found out the term when you are the little spoon but you are bigger, it's called jetpacking.
Oh, jetpacking?
Yes, because she's a little jetpack.
What?
You could ask my girl, bro. I love jetpacking because I mean it's nice to hold somebody, but my arm falls asleep. I'm also a restless mover. I'm a restless sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
So I twist and turn a lot. This one position, it's a no-go for me. The jetpack, she gonna get the dead arm, which means she gonna want to move. And then I got freedom. You left me.
Bro, you just... So you go to sleep by using reverse psychology on your girl, bro. That's basically what you just said,
No, bro. She don't let me jetpack very, very often, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm usually the big one.
I ain't gonna lie, fool. I don't sleep like that because I can't sleep like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. And you know, they give us twin size beds.
Twin size beds. Shout out my college folk. If y'all in high school, I mean, I hope y'all college experience is nice, but it's definitely twin size beds.
But no, that's funny. No, it's just funny. I mean, I hated being a little spoon.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't happen. And I was like, it's not that bad.
Well, you felt demasculated or something? But
Nah, I was like, I'm the big spoon. I'm the protector. Like, nah, I'm cool. I don't need a. But then it happened, and then like I was like, this ain't that bad.
If you ever noticed, Darian's old school. He old.
How so? Oh, I said, okay, yeah.
He said, I'm a protector.
Now you definitely got to cut that earlier part of what I said out. I hope that's gone.
About what?
Bro, I'm not gonna say it again. Like, I'll just tell you after we get off the air, bro. It better be gone. Like, but yeah, like no, I just felt like I think he know what I'm talking about.
For those that are seeing, I gave Darian one job to stir the noodles. I kind of missed. He missed the crumb. That's all right. I got man hands, so even though these noodles are.
I was stirring it. I didn't know how often I need to do it.
It's all right. It's just we just gotta separate them manually sometimes.
That's cool.
It's all good.
But yeah, basically I became a little spoon one time, and it's not like a frequent thing, but I ain't nothing wrong with being a little spoon. It sometimes makes you feel like you're cared for. That's all that is. I mean, it's nice to care for somebody, and that's just traditional. So you could say I'm a little old school in that sense. But what I was gonna say, but nah, I mean it happened. It's not an everyday thing, but every now and then and the best part about being a little spoon is you can see all the TV. Like ain't nothing blocked on the TV with a little spoon. I see everything perfect.
I'm not saying I'm the biggest, but if my girl ever decides to let me jetpack, to be the little jetpack, she can't. It's because she's not watching whatever's on TV, bro.
Facts.
Like I'm not huge, but
she's not watching.
She can't see all my
No,
shit,
it's done, bro. Like you're not watching anything. But the flash is on. Like I was trying to watch. I'm trying to watch, man. You watch it?
No, I don't watch I don't. Here's my problem, bro. I love DC. I love comics actually. I watched this dude. Ever tell you about Comics Explained?
Yeah, we talk about comics.
Yeah, that's a YouTube.
Comic historian.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't giving
like comics. No free plug.
Nah, bro. Screw it.
No free plug.
Do what you gotta do. What is your channel?
No, I watched this thing called Comics Explained. If you like, comic books and stuff, it's kind of nice. But the only reason I watched The Flash, Arrow.
Oh, you don't watch Arrow?
That was, bro. I can't get with the graphics, bro. I'm gonna just be honest.
Really?
The CW graphics, and y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. CW graphics.
I don't.
I can't, bro. You got used to it. But
bro, I'll say this: if you go back and look at it, it was bad. But like, if you started back then, it wasn't that bad.
Keep going, bro. Tell me about this.
Oh, yeah. So I feel like I definitely work on that side. Yeah.
Darren's old school because he don't change his ways a lot. Bro, he don't even change his position, bro.
Nah, G. So appreciate it. So I feel like if you watched Arrow and Flash and all these other shows from the time they started, it's not as bad as if you were to go back and I've seen like how Arrow used to look, and I'm like, wow, it used to look like that. Like that's crazy because things have gotten so much better.
Okay.
But at the time, I don't think you don't have to feel the same as me, but I didn't feel like it was that bad.
Okay.
So like back when it started in like 2013, I don't think the graphics were bad for 2013. I just think that in the last 7 years we've made advancements.
I don't think they was putting that much money into the graphics, even in 2013.
Okay, season 2. Oh man, you could just see the budget kind of go up.
Okay.
Except for Flash. Flash had a high budget.
Really?
Yeah,
It came after Archie though.
Yeah.
So that's what. So they probably were kind of.
So Arrow
not
was
Archie.
already. Yeah, it's cool. I was gonna clean it up. But nah, Arrow was the first one, and I think it didn't come on until season 2 of Arrow.
Okay.
Maybe even season 3 of Arrow. Yeah, cause I think that. You want the mozzarella?
Yeah. Just so you know, I'm transferring this because what we're gonna do is the last thing. We're gonna take this mozzarella. This is some fresh mozzarella, so I sliced it up already. I believe that happened on panel actually. I think you saw, but my back might have been turned. But we're gonna layer this mozzarella. The thicker piece is kind of in the corner, but we're basically gonna cover the whole thing, and then we're gonna throw this in the broiler, and it's gonna give us a nice layer of mozzarella over the top of the whole pasta, and it's gonna amp the flavor up pretty nicely. And
it's a lot of cheese, guys.
It is a good amount of cheese.
If y'all some cheese lovers,
you know who loves cheese? Who? People that are lactose intolerant. People that shouldn't be eating cheese, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna squash this real quick. I'm not gonna squash this real quick. I'm gonna put this on here. At my school, for some reason, and I can say this because I graduated. Love TSU, y'all are great, but this one person specifically got on my last nerves in the calf. And like I said, very economically efficient, so I ate in the calf. I know a lot of people like to get older and feel like they're juniors and seniors and everything. You're not better than the calf. Like, dead that. At least I'm not. Y'all lying. But
for a lot of people, their broiler is under there. Some people's broilers, you can turn on the broil on the top. It doesn't matter. Anyway, go ahead.
So some people like to sit there and act like they're better than the calf. I wasn't. I never will be in my life better than free food. Won't happen.
I mean, it was prepaid food. It wasn't free. It was prepaid.
I was on scholarship, free.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it was free. So they used to make burgers, and they made every single burger with cheese. Like, I understand that a lot of people like cheeseburgers. I understand that McDonald's got they main burger cheeseburger, but this pissed me off so much, bro. Like, don't put all the burgers with cheese. That is ignorant. There are and they're gonna get mad at me when I ask for one without cheese. There are lactose intolerant people. I'm not one of them, but hell, you don't know that. Like, bro, you don't understand how aggravated this had made me. And then he would make me mad because like he was this little dude, bro. He had like 2 gap teeth in his mouth. He ain't grow all his teeth right. He used to piss me off. Like, man, when I tell you, and if you got gap teeth, I mean, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, still subscribe to the channel, bro. I don't care if he just blamed you.
I won't even be. So, and Chuck's not gonna talk about your gap teeth, but I will. But no, like, and it wasn't even a gap teeth. It wasn't like it looked like somebody punched him, bro. Like I swear, like he had like little stubs. Like, ugly little dude. Anyway, he wouldn't speak.
Shout out that dude in the cab.
No, not shout out him. He wouldn't speak, and I would say I would say, can I get a burger with no cheese, please? Respectful. I'm a nice guy. I say, can I get a burger with no cheese, please? And he wouldn't say anything back. So now I'd say something. So when I ask again, he won't turn around and get all sassy with me. Talking about something. I heard you. Why you ain't say nothing then? Like, why you didn't speak up? If you heard me and you want to get attitude, but moral of the story is, there are people out here who don't eat cheese on their burgers, and even if you want to have cheeseburger as the main burger, which I don't agree with, but if you want to make that the main burger, you should at least put out 1 or 2 burgers without cheese.
That's fair.
Like, that's only fair to people who are lactose intolerant and people who don't like cheese on the burger. And my friends love trying to kill me for it, but there are people other than me who just don't like cheese on their burgers. Mm-hmm. Like that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shout out Whataburger, because they don't put cheese on their burgers. That's not the standard. But that pissed me off so, man. I'm so glad I'm out of there for that, because I would eat that, because,
let's take it back to the Arrow. Bro got a whole
No, because,
bro.
No, I mean, it all came from jetpacking and watching things, but
yeah,
I like Flash. Bro,
I would watch The Flash.
It's a lot, man. You should check it out.
Graphics, I don't know.
No, the graphics are alright.
I'm a stickler for graphics and production.
I think the graphics on Flash are a little bit are better than Arrow. Arrow is a darker show. So I think like maybe the graphics will be shown a little bit more. You said, wait,
Flash or Arrow? Which one?
Are you asking which one I prefer? Which one do I like more?
Yeah.
Arrow's a better show.
Flash or Arrow in the comments.
Arrow is a more consistent It's a show that I prefer. It has people fighting. You don't understand. I'm rewatching, and I just watched the season 2 finale of Flash last night. And whatever. Now I was about to say like I don't want to spoil it, but I don't care. So fast forward 30 seconds if you don't want to spoil it.
30 seconds. Barry
could not fight the whole first 2 seasons. It's pissing me off. Remember, I don't think he can fight now. Like I just don't think he can fight. But in that last 20 minutes of that episode, that boy had hands. Like he was whooping. He like I've never seen this man. You ever play Injustice? Yeah. And you know he got that combo that's like super live. He used that one on the show. I ain't never seen him be in a fight. Matter of fact, every time he get in a fight, he lose. Like a fist fight. He loses. This one he won. Then he went back in time and beat up Reverse Flash, a dude who all the back half of first season could not beat him. Gave him the work.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, from a comic books perspective, anybody's savvy on comic books, you can definitely correct me. I'm pretty sure, isn't Reverse Flash faster than the Flash?
I think so.
I think he's faster than the Flash.
I think so.
Like low-key, the Flash is one of the slower speedsters, if I'm not mistaken.
I think like all the Flashes. Like I watched the video when you look at it, but like I think like Wally West Flash is faster than Barry Allen Flash.
Yeah, if actually, I think you're right about that. Yeah.
By the way, they made Wally black on the show.
Really?
Yes. So then instead of just making him black in the comics, which I don't know, depending on how you've seen, what is the rating of this show?
Of the show?
Yes.
Let's call it PG-13. I'll bleep out some of the soft cuss words.
Okay.
I mean, hard cuss words.
I won't go there then, but I'll say it off mic. But it was about something about the respect of our cartoon characters.
Okay.
But basically, they made, instead of making him black in the comics, like all the way, I think they just made a whole new Wally West. Like it was kind of weird. But I just think they would have made him black. I think they made Irish black in the comics, but I'm not sure.
I'm trying to remember. I think.
But you should watch Flash.
Yeah.
You should watch Flash.
Yeah.
It's a lighter show. When I say lighter, I mean like literally like
lighthearted.
Tone and lighthearted. Okay. Not tone and like lighting. It's all like wow. Like Arrow is more of a gritty, darker colored show, which is why I think the graphics may show out and you can see. You had to have a budget for it. It's a speedster.
Yeah, you have to.
You know, a budget was necessary. So yeah. But I think that you would enjoy Flash, but I'm definitely an Arrow guy because I like seeing people fight. Okay. I like hands. Like I like things like that, and it's much more realistic, as realistic as you can get. Okay. It's people fighting with bow and arrows. I mean, this ain't the 1800s, but speaking of which, in that Mulan commercial, when they shot up that arrow and he caught it. In the trailer, not the Mulan commercial, the trailer.
I remember the trailer.
Man, that was loud. Yeah. It made me want to watch the movie, but I ain't gonna pay the extra money. I'm already paying for Disney Plus.
Oh, you got Disney Plus?
Yeah. I mean, I might have Disney Plus. I don't know. Depending, I don't want nobody pocket watching. But I'll watch Disney Plus. I may or may not have it.
Look, man. As much as I would love to keep talking, I'm gonna talk to him afterwards. But y'all gonna have to miss out on the rest of it. Everything is done. We've taken out the broiler. Note, when you broil stuff, look closely. So notice I kept checking up and down. Got to, because that bad boy will go up in flames quickly. But everything is done. In a second, you should be seeing something once again, I believe, above his head, showing what the finished product looks like. So thank you again for coming. Go ahead and tell them who you are.
Thank you, man. This ain't, look, Darian Gray, Mouth of the South. I do alright work. Y'all go ahead, y'all hear from him, y'all want to see the food and whatnot. I just appreciate you coming on the show, man. No, I'm letting me come on. See, I'm so used to hosting, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so used to hosting, I appreciate you for letting me come on the show, man.
No, bro, real talk, he ain't gonna sell it himself, but check out Mouth of the South, the YouTube, that's the same thing on IG, right?
Yeah, _ Mouth of the South. I got a podcast, Point Blank Period. I got a show, Point Blank Period. Apple Podcast, Spotify. You gonna see me. You know what I look like. Point Blank Period. But
real talk, bro.
Chilling though. You feel me?
I'm gonna shout them out, bro. If you're into sports, if you like the analytics of sports, go check them out. If you want to see sports analysts with a younger face, fresh take, go check them out. Real great stuff. And I'm not even a huge sports fan, but I watch his stuff every time. And that's not just because he's my boy. Maybe a little bit, but I still like his content. So that should be it for the chicken Alfredo. Chicken mushrooms. spinach, all that good stuff, but we're gonna call it white wine Alfredo. Once again, this is Chef Chuckles. Like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more content, and go check us out on TikTok and Instagram if you want the short, quick versions of these different recipes at Chef Chuckles. Thanks, and we'll see you again.